And today we're learning more information about that gunman and those caught in the crossfire during the assassination attempt of the former president. Meanwhile, the incident prompting some questions about security at campaign events.
Quite a few questions now. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter joins us live from our newsroom with the latest breaking details. Leanne?
Jory, Michelle, as you said, the Republican Party vowing to move ahead with this week's convention as the investigation into the assassination attempt on former President Trump continues. Trump seen leaving his home in Bedminster today ahead of traveling to Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention. This after an attempted assassination at his rally in Pennsylvania.
Take a look at what happened.
The gunfire ringing out shortly after Trump took the stage yesterday. The former president shot in the ear, his face bloodied as he was whisked away by Secret Service agents. The gunman perched on a nearby rooftop with what authorities say was an AR-15 style rifle. The FBI identifying him as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, seen here at his high school graduation. Officials say he's a registered Republican from Pennsylvania. Crooks was shot and killed by a Secret Service sniper, but not before firing off numerous rounds, critically injuring two attendees and killing a third. 50-year-old Corey Compatore, a volunteer firefighter, father, and husband who shielded his family when the gunfire erupted.
I just wish it didn't happen. I just can't believe it happened. Truly a good, God-fearing, hard-working man, loved his family. This was the last thing that this man ever deserved.
Corey was a girl dad. Corey was a firefighter. Corey dove on his family to protect them last night.
Law enforcement sources telling ABC News the rifle recovered at the scene was legally purchased by the suspect's father. Early evidence pointing to a lone wolf-style attack. Authorities, including a bomb squad, seen searching the suspect's home, reportedly finding explosives in his car. Trump today thanking his supporters on social media and calling for all Americans to stand united, saying he's looking forward to speaking to the nation this week from the convention. Live in the newsroom, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Leanne, thank you. Speaking this morning, President Biden outlined the actions his administration is taking to protect his electoral opponent.
Here's what we're going to do. First, Mr. Trump, as a former president and nominee of the Republican Party, already receives a heightened level of security. And I've been consistent in my direction of the Secret Service to provide him with every resource, capability, and protective measure necessary to ensure his continued safety. Second, I've directed the head of the Secret Service to review all security measures for the Republican National Convention, which is scheduled to start tomorrow. And third, I've directed an independent review of the national security at yesterday's rally to assess exactly what happened. And we'll share the results of that independent review with the American people as well.
The president huddled with his advisors at the White House last night following the shooting. As President Biden's candidacy continues to be called into question, many are closely watching how he reacts to this moment.
Former President Trump's campaign has already sent out several fundraising emails reading, "I will never surrender." One of them links to a page that reads, "They're not after me, they're after you. I'm just standing in the way."
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC 7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.